Hi guys, I am heading to the mailbox, but we are gonna go get Sunshine present. Let's go get Sunshine present. Just for the record, she's got her e-collar on, but we're gonna go get the mail because it's for Sunshine. Are you ready? Let's go get your mail. Wait for me. Come here, Sunshine. Let's get Sunshine's mail. Let's get Sunshine's mail. Hey, excuse me. Come here. Here. Sunshine, come on. Come here. Sits. Sits. Sunshine. All right, she's gonna pee. That's the same thing, I guess. There she is. Sunshine. Really? Really? You had to poop out here? I don't have a poop bag on me. Come on, love. Let's go open your package. Come on. All right, guys. So, I'm filming this a little later in the day because I had went out this morning to get the package and my diploma was crushed in my mailbox. So, had to figure that out. Anyways, I don't think Toby will realize that this isn't for him because it's not. Toby, it's not for you. Can you go? Go lay down. Over here. Like, get out of the way. Okay, fine. I'll go over here. I'll go over here. It's still not for you. It's for Sunshine. It is for Sunshine. Now, you might see me swinging this wand later in the video. Thanks to my dad. He works with paint, and this is one of the tools that they use. It's one of those little infrared guns. I think that's what it is. I don't know. But this is what the shop uses in their like posting about the temperatures of the vest. So we are going to use this guy. It's a Fluke 62 Max for anybody who cares, but I don't really know what it is. All right, Sunshine, let's get it out. Can you sit? So Sunshine is sitting in front of a camera. If you guys can see, she's got her little patch on her side. Don't mind that. You'll see about it later. Nope. Let's see, is there any paper in here? No, there's no little card thing. It's a little sad, unless it's in the... Sunshine, stop! Back off. Yeah. Oh, there's a little card here. On Etsy only. That's a little sad. Because not all their gear is up on Etsy, so that's something maybe I would maybe recommend changing. But it's a very cute card. And it says on the back, fun fact, Vulcan was disabled. Vulcan is the Roman god of fire and forage. As the son of Jupiter, the king of the gods, and Juno, the queen of the gods, Vulcan should have been quite handsome, but baby Vulcan was small and ugly with a red balding face. Juno was so horrified that she hurled the tiny baby off the top of Mount Olympus. Vulcan fell down for a day and a night, landing in the sea. Unfortunately, one of his legs broke as he hit the water and he never developed properly. Vulcan sank into the depths of the ocean where the sea-named Thetis found him and took him to her underwater grotto, wanting to raise him as her own son. Vulcan came to be considered as the manufacturer of art, arms, iron, jewelry, and armor for various gods and heroes, including the lightning bolts of Jupiter. So it's a little fun fact on the back. So this is Sunshine's new gear, her new vest. So I had seen a pattern that they did embroidery-wise on one of their vests. So I asked for something similar, but I also kind of wanted this Be Kind in the middle. And I can show you guys where I got the inspiration from. Not copying, inspiration. So it says, there is yellow. It says service dog. And then it says distracting a service dog is unbelievable. Sunshine, I'm not done yet. You can have it in a minute. And it says the same on the other side. The middle says we are all golden sunflowers inside. And then it says be kind, do not distract. This is a cooling vest. The theory is that when you get this wet, it's supposed to drop temperature. So we're going to try that in a minute. I just want to try it on Sunshine and see how she likes it. Sunshine, stand. Let's stand up. Sunshine, come here. You want it on? Here, actually, before we try it on, can you sit? Sunshine sits. All right, I'm just gonna prop it up like that. And I'm gonna beep. I have one rating of 77.6, 78. Well, I am shining it at the black, shining it at the white maybe. 77. It just kind of depends on where you scan. The back is a cool 76.8. The more you know, colors make things different. Sunshine, here. Come on. Let's try Vulcan. You a cool girl. What do you think? What do you think? So here is Here is the vest. Oh goodness. I guess I've never really done it that way before. There's a little part here that I can flick and move around, which makes me a little nervous, but I think I can, because I'm also a gear shop, I can fix that on my own. It doesn't necessarily need to be fixed. Sunshine, stop, stand. Yeah, you be stubborns. You being stubborns, babe? I'm trying to get this on you. Can you stay? Baby, stay. There we go. It just needed a little bit more wiggle through. All right, so obviously it needs adjustment, but here's what it looks like on my pretty baby. Let's get some footage of her in her pretty new outfit. All right, here she is, Sunshine. Look at that pretty girl. Look at the pretty girl. Hi. I love it. It is definitely our vibe. This is the first bee kind of set that we have that we use. We have some bee patches somewhere, but I just haven't used them yet because they're on a vest that I decided I don't like the color of. So I'm just that fun. So here she is. Let's get back out here a little bit. Yeah, what do you think? She like it. She like it. Okay. All right. So before I get too far, I'm actually gonna go scan her while she's going potty here while she's out in the sun, because it does not take her very long. Go, baby, come on. I'm gonna scan you while you're in the sun. She's a Sunshine. So this is what she's at right now, which is a lot. Obviously, dogs have higher temperatures, but this is kind of the reading I'm getting.
What is she at?
107? Well, it's pointing directly at her. 105, 104. Huh?
What's the floor?
The ground. 118. Do you need to calibrate this before I do this? Well, dog's normal is 101. Here, Sunshine, come here. Toby, you go inside.
Toby, come here.
I mean, I don't have your remote, but come here for a second, because I need you. Come here, babes. Come here. Come on, babes. Sunshine, sit. Sit. Sits. Sits, love. Sits. Good job. All right, now we're going to get it. Ready? Stay. I'm going to get out of the way. So this is directly at her. Obviously, these things aren't perfect, you know, but it's the best we got. Okay. All right, baby. You want to come in the shade? Come here. Sunshine, come here. Come here, love. Sunshine, love. Come here. Sunshine, come. Come. Come here, love. All right. Well, I want to show you guys. Sit. Sit. Stay. Stay. Even right after being in the heat, she's still really warm. Because the longer you're out here, the more heat she holds. Because she's a black dog. Okay, Sunshine. Do you want to stay outside? Hey. Sunshine. Nuthead. Come on, love. Let's go inside. Sunshine, come. Here, let's go in the back. Here, can you come play over here? I'm gonna get this wet for you. Come on, go. Thanks. It's called called trickery. Trick your children. Okay. Anyway, so I'm going to compare this to what the ground is outside too, because I think it might be interesting to use some of these clips for a video about dogs in the heat. So my driveway is 110. Fun stuff. The blacktop, the street that I live on, is this. I figured. I mean, it's different as you go. But obviously, that's pretty hot for your dog's feet. Dogs are made to have feet that withstand that much, so. All right, so we're gonna use the fence post here. So this is the gear, right? Just gonna do one final scan now that we're kind of outside. Yeah, so now we're gonna get this wet. So theoretically, I think they said it's supposed to drop per like 10 degrees. Yeah, so I'm gonna get this guy wet. Okay, so after looking at the directions, it's supposed to be 10 degrees cooler on average. So they did talk about getting the underside wet. Now I do see that it's white, and it's not the worst thing, but it is gonna get covered in a bunch of dog dandruff and stains. All right, so I'm gonna run this just for a minute until it cools down. Because, you know, when you let your hoses sit for a while, like, we want cold, you know? It feels really good on my toes, though. For people who don't like toes, I'm sorry. Look at my scabs. Ooh, it's getting colder. Okay. Oh, there's the cold. Okay, so I'm gonna spray it. Ready? Ah, no! Just missed it. I just wanted to miss it. Oh no. So I'm not doing a great job. I'm like trying to like not drench it. I don't know how colored printing works. I don't want to like ruin the colors right when I get it or something. Close it up. All right, we got it mostly done. Okay, so now I'm gonna kind of like just wring it, I guess. I don't really think there's that much wringing to do. I am gonna take the temperature now. So immediately it came down to 75, 74. So it's coming down a little bit now that the wind's kind of picking up. Get one on the top. I have OCD, so you get the full proof of cooling experience. All right, so I'm gonna give it a second to kind of like be in the wind. It does feel nice. It feels cool to me, so that's awesome. All right, now I'm gonna invite little Miss Meanie Pants over here. Sunshine, gear. Sunshine doesn't actually have a gear command yet. I just like started working on one and then never got back to it. Sunshine, leave it. So I'm gonna give her a second. You can see that it kind of goes through, which is fine by me because it's a freaking cooling vest. It's supposed to be wet for a reason, you know? So I'm gonna give her a second in the shade here. How's it going? All right, so we said, Sunshine, can you sit? Come here. Come here, love. Sits? Sits? Hello? No. Sit. Stay. $79. Well, that's in the wet area. If I go over here where it's dry, it kind of goes up a little bit. 76 right here. And it is possible that I didn't wet it enough. I can get her more wet. So I like that. I like that. That's very nice. So basically the lowest I'm seeing is kind of like a 74. For her body, she's at a 91. So let's go out in the sun for a second. Come here, love. So Sunshine, really quickly, like when we're playing ball and stuff, she heats up pretty easily. So her hair is already kind of heating up. Sunshine, stay. But her vest is keeping her cool. Because she's like at 100 on her hair. And this is 80. So, wow, that's really cool. Like, see, I'm putting it right there on her scruff, 103. But if I go to this wet spot right here, it's 78 and an 83. So, I'm gonna hang out with her for a little bit. I might get her a little wet. Sunshine, come here. Ball? Sunshine ball? Come on. Oh, there she is. Look at that girl. Look at that pretty doggy. She like ball? She does. Sunshine, come. Yay! All right, so I'm gonna check back with you guys in like 5 minutes. All right, I changed my mind, you guys, after I stopped filming. I drenched it. So it is very, very wet. It is very wet. Very, very wet. For this purpose, I'm not gonna wring it out too much. I just gave it a couple rings, but I think that, yeah, 73.4. We're gonna put it on her. Come here, love. Sunshine. Come here. Hi. She's 83 in the shade, and obviously she's higher in the heat. So we're gonna put this on her. I know it's a little wet. I don't think she'll mind because eventually, oh, you guys can't see anything. Eventually, I don't think she's gonna mind because we go camping. So she, regardless, kind of wears wet stuff anyways, I guess. In the direct sunlight, I'm getting a reading of, let me get out of the way, 77, 73, that's kind of where it was. We're getting 79 now that it's kind of drenched all the way through. 74 along the back. So we're gonna see kind of where this goes. Sunshine, you can't go walkies. Come on. So we're just kind of gonna hang out outside for a little bit in the sun, so that we can kind of see what's going on. Sunshine, leave it. I'm gonna open a pop socket. The flowers smell so good. Baby. Hi. He's a good girl. All right, so it's about 5 o'clock, 5:01. I'm going to get this reading right here, since she's right in front of me. Her fur is 122 degrees. Can you believe that? Like, and it's not just that part of her body, it's like all of it. I can go higher. It just keeps going up. And this is what we struggle with. This has been 5 minutes outside, but it could be so much worse on a hotter day. So now we're gonna get the vest. We are at an 81, 80. Obviously, I can't stay in the sun forever, so it's not a super great experiment because, stay, Sunshine, stay. Stay. But, look at that. Look at that. 76 on the top. Now, the other side has probably been in the shade a little bit. 75. But, like, look at that. Her body temperature, I'm gonna give it a second to keep increasing, is basically like 122. And her vest makes it so that it's 80. Obviously, I can't cover the entire body, but I do try my best. But the goal, the longer you have this on, theoretically, is that the dog's temperature will drop. So that she's not overheating the whole time. Because, like, look at her head. And if I take this off, obviously it's going up. But it was at 86. This part of her hair stayed. So as you guys can tell, that part of her body stayed cool. And eventually, the longer she's wearing it, the more cooling property it would have. I, health-wise, cannot stay outside that long. But maybe on a different day, I can try it again. Now, the only, I guess, thought, like, I know it had to be on white cloth, but, like, it's already got hair, which is fine. So now this guy is gonna dry out. Now that we're in the shade, I'm kind of curious what he's at. 74. 76. So they end up keep warming it back up. But, all right, guys, so I'm going to, it's future me. I'm going to just give you my thoughts about the Vulcan gear cooling vest. It's several months later into the new year, and, you know, I had a very bad POTS episode and never got around to it. So I really liked it because I can just pour, not necessarily pour, but I can spray water on the vest, and then it keeps her cooler. And as we saw in the video, it does keep her significantly cooler. Obviously it's not her whole body, but it is a good portion of her body. So, and I mean, I guess it's the important part where the vest goes. So yeah, and then it stays wet for a while, you know. It takes a while to evaporate, so it does keep her cooler for a longer period of time than just spraying her with water and then her shaking off. So I've liked using it so far. If you guys have gotten anything similar or from the same shop, let me know what you think down below. And yeah.